Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. The Bears come into this one knowing that this could very well turn into a high-scoring affair. So this defense is on notice. They're going to need to be at their best if they want to get out of here with the victory. Now we'll go down to Soldier Field for this matchup.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Falcons take it from the 28. Jones-Drews handed the football and pick up about 4. Here's the offensive line. And for this team, they are the lifeblood of the offense. When they're blocking well, this team can do some serious damage. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. With the sack. The Falcons get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in. They're set to punt it away now. Spiller's got it on the return. Has 12 on this play. The Bears bring in an extra tight end for this play. 1st down at the 47. That ball should have been picked, but instead it's knocked away incomplete. One of the top receiving threats in this game is Keenan Allen.
Jim, he had a terrific rookie year in 2013. When he is healthy, one of the best route runners in the NFL.
Second down. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Falcons defense now is going to go nickel. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. As we take a look at the defense for the first time today, these starters in the secondary will be challenged today in both the passing and running games. Now looking at 3rd down. The Bears need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. They better hurry to get the snap. Throws the pass. Amari Cooper has the catch. Coming to the line at the 33. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Gets the handle here. Gains 5.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. The Falcons lined up in the nickel halfway through this first quarter now. Ball was out. The ball was out. The offense was able to recover the ball. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
The Bears now move the chains. Inside the 20 now at the 19. The Falcons defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. First down at the 19. To the ground. Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And it's knocked down.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away. Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. We're late in the first, and that field goal puts them on top.
Yes, and it's a confidence boost. No question about it. When you get a field goal or a touchdown late in the first quarter and it puts you on top, it just feels good.
Peterson's going to test the coverage here. Burnett's there to make the stop. That return's good for about 23. The Falcons' offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down at the 17. The catch is made by Tavon Austin. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. From the gun. Scanning the field. Intercepted. A great play by the defense, and now an opportunity to make that lead a little more comfortable before heading to the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you know what they're doing, Jim? They're giving the team confidence, and when you get confident on the football field, you play fast and loose, and that's when you're at your best.
Falcons with a nickel look here on defense. Takes the hit and throws. We're back here to start the second quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, you know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there that first series or two, and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen. Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's 3rd and long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
The Falcons come out in a dime package. The Bears will take the snap from the 30. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Bears take it from the 38. Got a big lane. Charging ahead. And he's brought down right at the 43. The Falcons defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's 4th and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
First down at the 43. And Cooper is able to get hold of it. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Looking long. All man in for the touchdown.
Still, I think the prettiest play in football is anytime you see a deep ball thrown down the field and it's caught for a touchdown. That is awesome stuff.
And the extra point is good. The Falcons in kick return formation. Royals going to start his return. And that's a Rakpo on the stop. That return's good for about 31. The Falcons just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Jones-Drew takes it. Toss play.
The Bears defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Makes the catch. That's a gain of 8. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. First down at the 47. He's scrambling now. Gives himself up.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time. Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Coming to the line at the 37.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The ball is jarred loose.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The Falcons all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Second down and 10. To the outside, Jones-Drew. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
Not only does he know the situation, when you have the football in your hands, you want to get out of bounds to stop the clock. But I'm sure the quarterback in the huddle, before he called the play, said, look, if you get a chance, get out of bounds. The chance was there. Big mistake.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Finds his mark. That's a gain of 7.
The Falcons had a nice play design that time that fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup. You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays.
Intercepted! And that pick all but guarantees they will go into the intermission with the lead.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a good first half, and let's see if they can just make it a great first half on the offensive side by taking advantage of that interception and going down and scoring.
dangerous spot here. He's averaging about carry on the day.
No, bro, it's not. My bad. It's not Thomas Rawls. It is Maurice Jones-Drew.
2nd and 3 coming up.
Had to pay a lot of coins for him too.
No bump coverage here. Corners
Now
backing up.
my prize jewel is my this guy.
From the shotgun. Justin has a
He had 94 saves
reached
just in
the
time.
intermission. And soon we'll be
But I'm
sending you
losing,
to
so I
Larry
should win
Ridley,
more.
who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Spiller's going to test the coverage this time. And it's Reggie Nelson in on that last play. That return's good for about 25. The Bears offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime.
I do have
might feel
Tommy
good about
Rawls,
what
but
you've
that's
done.
not what I
Of course,
use.
you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
First down at the 17. Trying to find an opening to the right. And it's Curtis Lofton who makes the play.
If you want to run the football with success,
I actually
you're
had
going to have plays
this
like
little
this
subs,
where
but I
they
sold
take
him.
up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it.
I sold him because he was like $500,000 coins.
Falcons
Now I need to
go
do
with the
this.
dime formation here on defense.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
As Allen.
Can't believe that shit works.
A foot race to the end zone.
Look at the kind of fucking
The 10.
comeback run he
Nobody
made.
was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Like a hustle, bad tackling, you
You could
name
have easily
it.
had a
They
sack.
allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
Makes the PAT.
God damn it. And then I just threw it
The
away.
Falcons ready to return the kick.
Well, we'll see what I can do. I might have to go for it on 2 now and shit.
Peterson's got a chance to return this one.
Looks like his
The Falcons offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake.
looks like
the last
his
time they had the ball,
safety
the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with the adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
He's hit as he throws it. Second down after the incompletion.
Fucking quarter up blocks here.
Incompletion on that hurried throw.
This is terrible.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
You see something.
And that's
Oh
going to
my
be
God.
a
I
3
gotta go for
and
this
out.
shit.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Team is garbage right now, dude. They're not garbage. This shit is not working out. Stuff that's
Fourth down
supposed to
and
happen
10,
isn't
and they're going to
happening.
go for it. The Bears will come out in the dime.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody's shifting to their level.
Stop. I had to throw it too. God damn it. Now I can see my play, I think.
Going for it on fourth down.
This is
The corners retreating. The Falcons have to get to the 33 for a first. And Holmes has got it on a pass. Had some heat on it.
oh, that was
I
well
can't
good,
give
man.
all the credit to the offense here. They go for it on fourth down here in the
Can my
second
team
half.
do something?
Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that that play was coming, and they should have stopped it. D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle.
with two hands. He has it. And he's brought down by
Antoine
Buffet. Getting set as fast as they can. First down and 10. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down now.
I think I'll try some new shit. Try some new plays.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Knocked down as he fires it. It'll be third down. Jones-Drew, the lone setback this time. They're going to run it on the toss. The Falcons elect to go for it and bypass the punt on fourth down. Falcons will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Has his man. Jones-Drew is tackled down. About to snap it. The ninth play of the drive. They're in the hurry-up mode. First and 10.
What the?
Good coverage by Quinn that time as the pass goes incomplete.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Falcons take it from the 38. Going for the deep ball.
Oh, God.
But it's
got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
This has been a long drive so far.
Yeah, I know, yo.
Out of the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Doug Martin with the grab. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
They're really dominating shit. Oh, my God, dude.
Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40.
I
Martin there to take it down. We're heading into the
I'm making Steve mistake already. This dude, he's definitely got a good enough team.
You know, it's so hard to get a shutout in the NFL now. The kickers are great, so if you even get them close, they'll make it from 50 yards. And, of course, we know about all the rules. This has been an outstanding day by the defense.
First down at the 37. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
We gotta get like a pick in this one.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
God, my offense has been really stagnant.
Two tight ends on the field for this snap.
Look at this.
Easy catch there. No one
seriously,
near
I can't do anything.
him. Take it home for the touchdown.
Let's see if I can come up with a miracle.
This game is really out of hand now. Still just
His
the
play
third
action
quarter,
works so
but I think
well.
we're close to being
Like
able to put
I
this one
updated
in
everyone on
the
my
books.
team.
Yeah, get that OW column.
I thought that their play rate was very
because they
high.
have won the game.
It's not showing
They
right
deserve to
now.
win, Jim, with their
He's up by
enthusiasm,
3
the emotion they
touchdowns
have
in extra
shown,
points.
and playing such solid football.
Because that's how I see it.
Peterson's got it on the return.
Look at this.
And he's met head on right there at the 20.
The
fourth quarter about to begin, and this game is well in hand.
It sure is. It's been just a total dominant performance, a blowout, whatever you want to say. And I give the team a lot of credit. They played well. They had a tremendous game plan. On the other side, it's only one game. Go back, start all over again, and this time next week, you could be the team that's on top.
The final quarter begins with this snap. To Davis. Quinn's going to make the tackle.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
The Falcons get a first down.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
Launches it down the field. Pulls it in.
Thank you so
That's
much.
reception number 2
See,
for
he
him.
says that we're not complete.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
First and goal from the 9. Austin has the catch. Hightowers in on the tackle.
The offense
I really want
is
to
so
unlock
close right
that
here.
Tavon Austin.
They just need to show a little power and punch this
MVP.
in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Second and goal from the 3.
God.
This is way across.
This shit doesn't even
Touchdown.
matter at this point.
In today's game, you know, Jim, you always have to be alert in situations when the quarterback drops back to pass. You've got to think he might be able to run out of the pocket. And that time, the defense not alert for it. Nobody's there, and he scrambles in for a touchdown.
Nah, bro, I don't want to quit. I mean, I want to, but I'm not going to. My team is 90 overall, and Mcnabb is like an 87 speed. I think he's like 87 speed.
On that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said. Got that 2 points.
That's not true. No one ever wins it. Damn it, I was trying to catch him.
Tackle right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Bears
So,
ready to
I
go
can
on the
even-
march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
The Bears will take the snap from the 30. He's picked off.
There we go. See, that's the kind of shit that we need.
This one is well out of
That's the
reach,
kind of shit that we
and that's
need
more of a
to make
moral
an
victory
amazing
for this
comeback.
defense
If
than
that's
anything
even-
else.
Well, it's a good moral victory. Anytime you
Well,
get
that
an
shit's
interception,
impossible to me.
make the other team make a mistake, that is good for your defense. And, you know, I don't know. I don't think this game
I
is
don't know
over.
what made
I'm
him
saying to
throw
the
that.
offense, let's see if you can go out there and score quick, and let's make a game of this.
But yeah, I mean, that was a
likes what he
95
sees
overall. I
out
had to
there
give him.
outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Vernon Davis hauls it in.
I got a whole nother
Heading to the
possession.
line at the
I got to steal the ball
22.
one more time. Well, one thing that
First
pissed me
down
off is
here
I did
after the completion.
make him fumble 2 times on one play, and I didn't pick it up either times. That pissed me off so bad. I mean,
Gets to
not
the
one quarterback.
quarterback.
Awesome.
This might not be much kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Loss of a couple that time. Second down and 12.
Oh my
Pass is
god.
intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
Well,
Now we reach the 2-minute warning.
I don't know. It's not a good game.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Handoff.
God damn.
Slashes to the left side. Shazier's there that time for the tackle. The defense stops the clock. Second down coming up. Romo's lined up. 2 tight ends set. They'll go ground. Nelson's all over that offense and brings him down. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. Third down. Right back to him once more. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defensive unit.
Guys, he's just, I mean, like, he's going to play smart. I don't know. He doesn't want to pass where he got to.
The Bears believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. They want to keep feeding him the football.
Oh, my God. He's seriously wrong.
And Jones in on the tackle. Nice job.
All right, we're going to get to another one. We're going to let him have it. We're going to let him keep it. Yeah, I got the chat box. I have the worst Tavon possible, but he has come through for me big time. He's like 85 or something. He really ain't shit. Like I could buy him for like minimal, but sometimes if they don't have a super fast safety, he really comes through. I still gotta upgrade my team, but I had that 95 overall signature Navarro Bowman, and I kind of wish I kept him. I'm not gonna lie. Low key, I kind of wish I kept him. What happened? Did you buy coins? I was wondering why I hadn't seen you in a few days. Oh look, see I got that signature Justin Tuck. I'm gonna keep him.
I'm Larry Ridley in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
I gotta upgrade my secondary
and my between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. The Falcons enter this new season not just with playoff aspirations, but with the thought they could compete for a title if everything breaks right. But first, they've been handed a tough assignment here on the road right out of the gate. So now let's go to Orchard Park, New York, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Hey, after this game, I'm gonna play another game. It's an old new game, which means I just got the game. It was $10. I don't think I'm gonna stream it, but I'm just letting y'all know. This is probably my last game for the night. This dude taking a sweet time.
We're underway here. Peterson's got it. Still on his feet.
I don't know how to stay up. Let's try this again.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
So we're not going to run. We're going to go ahead and make him respect the pass. If that is possible.
Falcons with an empty backfield look here. 2nd and 12. Looking across the middle. Austin's taken down at the 26.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And he's going to slide feet first.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And Davis has got it. First down. Set up now at the 42.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really want this
The
Mcnabb.
Falcons come out with a split
But I look at the
backfield.
numbers, and
First
he had
down
like
at
the most
42.
impressive stats. So I was like, fuck it.
Scans the field.
Oh my god,
They
Beckham,
can't
just
connect.
use with 2 hands. We're doing that extra shit.
He's a playmaker on
Dude
that
has to look
defense.
cool,
Tyrann
dude.
Mathieu.
Yeah, he is. And look, what he can do, what makes him so dangerous, he can play safety, he can play corner, or he can play the inside receiver. So, boy, what a great athlete, and he shows it on the field every single week.
2nd and 10. And here's the toss. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Jones-Drew is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. Snapping out of the gun. He makes the catch. Back that time. In on the tackle.
Plays are not always going to be perfect. Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Jones-Drew inside. Back that time. In on the tackle. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Quick drop back. Ball is out.
No,
This one's going back the other way.
I gotta challenge that.
And he's brought to the
I
ground.
gotta
That's
challenge
an easy
that.
correction to make when you fumble the football.
There's nothing to challenge. There's nothing to challenge.
That's a timeout by the defense.
That is bullshit, yo.
First down with their backs to their own end zone. Playing press coverage to the outside. Handoff made. Picks up
Oh no, I
two.
think that is moving.
One player will be watching on the outside today as Mike Evans.
Well, when you see Mike Evans, if you told me he was a defensive end, I'd say, wow, that's a good-sized defensive end. He is big, fast, and, man, was he an impact player in 2014.
2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Can't believe this shit.
First down at the
I'm back to the
19.
chat box. Shit, this
Sears the
visually
one
disturbing
who
me.
made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Falcons lined up in the nickel. Second down and 12. They're setting up screen. A yard. The Panthers offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. So they get the risk to move the chains. Third down coming up. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Justin Tuck has a sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Panthers not going to go for it on 4th down.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions. The Falcons defense probably thought there is no way the other team's going to go for it on 4th down when they're backed up inside their own territory. Well, they were wrong.
Are you serious? I'll take it. Damn. Damn. This motherfucker got everything.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We've got a good one ahead here in Week 3 between the Atlanta Falcons and the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are off to a pretty good start here with 2 wins in their first 3 games. And now they'll get a chance to get a leg up on a possible playoff spot and make it 3 out of 4 with the victory here at home.
You got the fucking team. Oh, my God.
Now we'll take you out to Fawcett Stadium for this matchup.
And that return ends rather quietly, short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16.
Bro, I know you got an amazing ass team. Oh my God. Oh my, I like this field.
First down at the 16. Vernon Davis with the catch. After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see.
Oh my God.
Take him down.
Who was that?
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback. They are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker. And we saw it that time on display.
Jesus Christ. We're taking this on easy.
After that sack, it's a long 3rd and 10 to go. Falcons need to get to the 26 to get a first down. Drop back, shotgun formation. Incomplete as he was looking short.
The Falcons don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
From the gun. Going for the home run. And it's picked up by Rodgers Cromartie. What a rough way to get this game started. Getting picked up so early.
Oh, it is a rough way because these coaches talk about they overdo it. Oh, don't make the mistake out there. That's all they talk about. Every once in a while, talk about making a play because that's what this league is about.
First down at the 45. Johnson takes it on the toss. the tackle by Curtis Lofton.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Falcons come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Running away from the pressure. Avoids the hit and slides.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
At the 31, here we go. The Falcons with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Now 1st and 10. Makes the catch in the open field.
This dude got everybody. This dude got the team of all fucking teams. What am I gonna do?
Well, this is good confidence for the
I'll be happy
offense to move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
Peyton's tackle, but earns as you set
Good
down.
job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now let's see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
D Beavers.
Falcons with a nickel look here on defense. The give this time to the fullback.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
2nd and goal from the 3. Johnson's over the line. Touchdown. Bill, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the 1st, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the 1st, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
Royals going to run this one out. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The Falcons are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of saying it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
For the offense, the lineups, Vernon Davis is a great blocker and receiver and tight end.
Well, when he came out of the University of Maryland, everybody said, well, he's just intercepted.
He's brought to a halt late here in the 1st quarter, and an interception gives the ball back to the offense.
You know, I know it's early in the game, but they have a chance to change the game for the rest of the 3 quarters if they go out here and score. Put the other team under extreme pressure. That's what you want to do.
The Falcons take it from the 33. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Guys, I can't even get a first down against this team.
Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now. Because you don't have to worry and attack this offense a little more.
The Falcons on offense here to start the 2nd quarter. Falcons defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And the 2nd quarter is underway. Intercepted.
Oh, my goodness.
He's brought down. You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their...
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. The Falcons from the 27 throws the pass. Davis going to pull in the bullet pass. They bring in the extra tight end. And he's thrown to the ground.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback. And nowadays, you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field. And, yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
The Falcons take it from the 43. It's into the surefire hands of Odell Beckham Jr. It's third down coming up. Press coverage all the way.
Mean Joe Green. Mean Joe Green is looking at fucking nightmare right now.
The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Come on.
Falcons take it from the 38.
You know them.
The Falcons turn the ball over on downs.
The Falcons go for it on fourth down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Falcons come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 7-0. Now on the move. He's got a wide open alley.
Please be alert for this quarterback to run the football when he gets the chance. He is excellent with it. He is a quarterback with the abilities of a running back.
First down coming up. Falcons come to the line with a bunch set. He's wide open for the grab. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. They continue to add to their lead, Phil, late in the second quarter. And so far, there's been no looking back.
Yeah, it's all working on the offensive side. And listen, don't take this for granted. Stay aggressive. Keep throwing that gas on the fire. Pedal to the metal. Whatever cliche you want to use it and keep the pressure on.
Shazier's the one who brings him to the ground. And a run back of about 16. The Falcons on offense, you'll remember the last time they were on the field, they faced that decision in opponent's territory and opted to go for it instead of kicking the field goal.
Yeah, I would think they're pretty motivated coming back out the field, especially since they got nothing out of that last drive. I agree with the decision to go for it on fourth down. They just need better execution from the offense.
First down. It's readying for the snap.
I would love a comeback. I just don't see it like it.
Quickly to the line. 2-minute warning. It's first down as they head to the line. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Odell Beckham Jr. has the ball.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
On the money. Jones-Drews met at the 30.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Second
At
and
this
10
point, I'm going to
coming
try
up.
some plays. I don't check those.
The Falcons will take the snap from the 30. The play is made by Beckham. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
I got to do a little dinky.
No huddle time. First down at the 18. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down and 11. And this is dropped.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Double tight end formation. Third down and 11.
Oh my God.
The ball is fumbled, and it's a takeaway.
Yo, it's over.
On his way.
It's over. We got it.
The 30, the 20, the 10. Inside, and he's caught for the touchdown.
But before I do anything, I want to see his team. I want to see his fucking team. Masturbators. Walter Payton, Chris Johnson, Todd Gurley. Okoye, Smith ain't all that. Hines Ward, Fitzgerald, Amari Cooper, 90 Odell Beckham. Shannon Sharp.
The Falcons for the
I'm gonna still doing this. I want to see what team you got. 'Cause I know you got a way better team.
extra point is good. The Falcons in kick return formation.
I ain't even tripping, bro.
Royals running this one out. Still not taken down. And Royal is brought down.
Left tackle is a 93. Left guard is a 92. Center is a 93. Right guard is a 93. Right tackle is a 93. Left end's a 94. Right end's a 85. Wow. What my right end do?
Run back of about 20. The Falcons offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Oh yeah, I'm not even interested in the game at this point. So what? 94, 85. He has an 89 Deja Watt though. 96, 91, 96, 94, 94, 86, which is surprising. 87, which isn't bad. Yeah, bro, you straight. You definitely not a bad player, but you ain't all that. you just shitting on me because you're a player. You might still beat me if we had like even teams.
And we'll head to halftime.
There's only so much I can mention.
Got the completion. He's tackled beyond the
Look how
markers.
quickly they
It's a
recover.
first down. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards tonight. Runs up to grab it at the 4. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons come out to open up
The
the
only
second
way he
half,
would
and
lose
they
in
were
this
hitting
scenario is
on
if he just
all
beat himself.
cylinders in the first half.
He did some dumbass
Yeah, be
plays.
smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Peyton's going to take the handoff now. And it's Curtis Lofton who makes the play.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Trying to beat the play clock. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
the line at the 40-yard line.
That long gain sets them
His
up here on
average
this
has got to
play.
be like a 93,
Peyton's going to
92.
secure the handoff. That's a
Okay.
gain of 13.
This was his team so good. I want to keep
runner.
going.
He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. This play call is for the fullback.
He just playing around. He doesn't even have to like think about strategy. He just like, hey, I want to run with the fullback.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard
Next play's gonna be
line.
a touchdown. So we give him the shit.
Play clock's running down. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Fitzgerald's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Johnson's got it on the toss.
Female players see it. They just can't do nothing about it.
Gains 17.
Johnson
All
is a
right,
great
let's
running.
go.